Hey everybody, welcome back to the Portable Gamer, welcome back to Farming Simulator 17, and welcome back to Gwenddwr V2. It is still the first day of summer. I would really like to get all of our corn in today, although we don't have to because it's not supposed to rain tomorrow. I would just like to get it done and know that it's in there. So we've got field 3 and 4. We did get all the grass turned under here. We got field 3 and field 4 plowed, and then we got field 3 cultivated with the MB track. So our goal today is, first thing we're going to do is move the Fiat out of field 4. And we're going to bring the MB track in and get it started cultivating on course play. All right. Four-wheel drive is off. Differentials are unlocked. Brake is off. Here we go. Let's get this thing out of the way. We'll bring the MB track in. We'll get it started. And then we're going to take the Fiat down to the main farm carefully. We're going to take it down to the main farm, drop the plow, head back to the store. We're going to lease a planter of some kind. We're going to load it up with at least seed and possibly seed and fertilizer if we find one to rent that we like. Oh yeah, there's that. Hang on. All we need to do is get in. And somehow, it magically fixes it. All right. Immersion. We're all about immersion here. So we're going to get the planter going, and I think if the timing works out, we can get all that done in less than 30 minutes. I hope we can. So how's everybody doing? It's Monday for me. It's Tuesday for you. I hope your week is going good. Mine is going really, really good. There is so much content dropping for games that I play and games that I'm into. I am having a blast. Let us confirm this is field 4. This is field 4. Let us confirm we are doing field work, and we are. So we go here. We say field 4, right? Start from here. We want 2 headlands. We want to do those after. Generate me a course, please. And it looks like we're starting kind of the far corner of the field. All right, that's fair enough. Let's try to get over here on the grass so we don't compact our recently plowed field. There we go. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, with course play that you would start, if you want to finish where you started, you would have to start the opposite side of the field. Does that make sense? I think it does. I give course play a lot of shit, but it's an amazing mod. It really is. And the amount of thought and effort that's put into it, I mean, the fact that it works at all is kind of amazing. And all the calculations that it does, and, you know, it's amazing. We have really made this game do things it was never intended to do. Well, we haven't. The modders have, but we've been the ones that sort of encourage the modders, inspire them, make them do what they do. But this game, yeah, it was never designed to do the things that it does with all these mods. Somehow it works. Sort of. More or less. So we'll get down here, we'll get turned around, and we'll get the MB track going. Is it right there? Moment. So if we go, let's turn this off. Right there, and let's turn these on. Okay, it's not there. It's way down here. I would have... What? Hang on. I would have gone into that from absolutely the wrong direction. Yeah, alright. You say, I'll trust you. Looks like it's going the other way to me, but what do I know? Alright. So let's get turned around here. And as always, we will watch the MB track do just a couple passes. Make sure everything is working properly. Oh, and before I forget, I always forget this. Get backed up here and get straightened out. Yeah. Steady as she goes. All right, so we will set the brake temporarily because we are slipping backwards. And then if we go, we can turn this off. And then if we go here, yep, drive control. We want to set this to four-wheel drive and differential lock always. We're going to start from the first waypoint. Brake is off. Get to work. All right, turn that off. Let's step out here. Yep. Yeah, there's some decent hills on this map. Nothing as ferocious as the Western Shore, but there's some hills to deal with. So always good to have the four-wheel drive locked in that situation. Right. How we doing, MB Track? All right. Man, both of these fields, between courseplay and hired workers, smart workers, dumb workers, it took a minute to get these fields done, particularly with that very small plow that we have. I guess that's the downside to playing realistically. Ah, see, there's your problem. That pass, from the other end, it looked like it started essentially where the MB Track is going to start right now. It was like two lengths kind of overlapping. All right, glad we did that, because if not, we would have, you know, MB Track would have like driven off into a hedge. Okay, I'm confident, so we'll leave that to its labor. Run over here and hop in the, where is it? We'll run over here and hop in the Fiat, take it down to the main farm, and drop that plow. So, yep, fired up this morning. I fired up Steam, I fired up Epic Game Store, I fired up Uplay, all of my video game streaming apps, I don't know, clients, whatever you want to call them. And I saw a lot of patches, a lot of updates. There's some stuff dropping. WRC 8 is supposed to drop tomorrow. I guess I'm looking forward to that, but I don't think it's going to be on sale. It's like 50 bucks. That WRC 9 released on Epic Game Store a few days ago for 60. It's kind of a no-brainer. I mean, I don't necessarily want to buy both of them. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'll have to figure it out. And I also saw a new patch and new DLC for SnowRunner. And I was thinking about live streaming it today, but I think I'm actually going to do a video instead rather than live streaming it. The reason is, it's really, really difficult. It's on that Kola Peninsula. You access the area via the Lake Coved map. Carefully. And it's pretty brutal. I have to say, I really liked Michigan. I mostly liked Alaska. I liked the rainforest Russian map. That was almost sort of tropical, right? Muddy, but I don't know. But the snow maps, they're not for me. They really aren't. And I swear, when this first Kola Peninsula DLC dropped a while back, a couple of months back, the feeling I got was that Saber is really catering to the most hardcore players, because it felt like grip on all the maps had decreased. It felt like the vehicles were just really hard to get up hills, and that strikes me as a fanboy request. I could be wrong about that, and if I am, I do apologize, but that's how it struck me. And also I got to wondering about, like, character, right? National character, because there are so many mods and so many games and so many gaming communities that are regional or national, and it's like different countries have different approaches to video gaming. And I swear, Russians, they just want to punish and suffer. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but it seems like so many Russian games are just brutal. They're just so difficult. And I do like being challenged in a video game, but trying to get around the snow in SnowRunner, I personally don't find it to be I don't know, it's hard, but mostly it's just tedious. I don't find that I have a sense of like accomplishment or achievement when I get done. It's more or less just like, how patient can you be? So I don't know. I would like to do a video because I want to show you that new area, but I'm reluctant to live stream it because I suspect we would be, you know, I would be like on the edge of a rage quit the entire live stream. But once I start streaming, like, I haven't done it enough that I can just quit, you know? Like, if I've been up streaming for 7 hours a day for like 3 years, a quit now and then I think is tolerable, but I've only done in my life, I think I've only done like 12 or 15 live streams, so I don't have that, you know what I mean? I don't have that under my belt. So once I start, I feel like I need to go all the way to the end, and the idea of just suffering through that for 2 hours. So I'll do a video. but I don't think I'm going to live stream it. And yeah, other than that, man, I'm so happy to be in sim gaming right now. We've got farms, we've got trucks, we've got trains, we've got planes, we've got racing. It's whatever type of simulation you're into. I feel like this is the golden era. I really, really do. I'm so happy to be in gaming right now. And I owe it all to a conversation I had at a bar with some friends of mine. And one of them said, you know, somebody needs to make a Smokey and the Bandit simulator where you have access to 3 vehicles. You can drive the truck, right? You can drive the W900, you can drive the Trans Am Super Duty, or you can drive that Pontiac Le Mans, right? And it's the road network is expansive, but really it's just roads from Georgia to Texas and back, and you basically recreate Smokey and the Bandit. Hang on, I'll tell you the rest of this story after we get loaded up here. Right, we need a planter, and I think this is the one we want right here. It does take fertilizer. We do have enough horsepower for it, and it's not too heavy. It is 3 meter, but what can you do? All right, so we're going to lease this, right? And then we are going to buy pallets of seed and fertilizer. All right, and we are not going to use any type of front loader or anything to get this seed loaded up. We're just going to suspend our disbelief momentarily. All right, and before I forget, I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to set this to corn, because I promise you, I will forget. I will forget, and we'll end up with, well, if they can be planted right now, we'd end up with a different crop in the field. If they cannot be planted, we would end up with just nothing. A field of purple. All right, so pull forward here. Let's get some fertilizer going. Gets backed up like so. All right. Right, so somebody said there should be a Smokey and the Bandit simulator. And I got to thinking that night when I got home, and I started doing a little research, and that was how I found American Truck Simulator. Because the first thing I found was a Smokey and the Bandit skin. Well, it was the Bandit's trailer, which is the truck that was driven by the Snowman. So I found that mod before I found anything else. And through that, I found ATS. And through ATS, I found more mods. And through modding sites, I found Farm Sim. And next thing you know, here we are. So, yep, me being back in gaming after having taken like a 10-year break, because I was all growed up. I didn't think I got to game anymore. It all came from an offhand comment somebody made in a bar one night. I have a feeling a lot of things throughout human history have resulted from comments made in bars. All right, now, save game. Now, a thought occurs to me. We can get out of that other field. Yeah, we can. I was just making sure we wouldn't have to drive back across field 3 after we plant it. Nope, we will not. Okay, so we have corn selected. We do. We have fertilizer loaded. So we're going to go to course play right here, and this will be fertilizing and seeding. Field 3. It says 3 meter at the store. It says 2.7 here, but this is the one that does, you know, that's the automatic one. Okay. Headland, let's go 3. This thing's a bit narrow. And we will generate a course. Now we need to go here. There we go. Cancel our offset. I'm not sure why that was in there. Right. Speeds are good. Get that all set up like so. Fertilizer is active. Okay. And where do we start this field? Beautiful. Right over there. So let's get carefully. Wow, this thing's actually, as small as it is, it's pretty heavy on this tractor. All right. So try to stay off the field here. And as we did on the other field, let's confirm that this is not, that there aren't two lengths overlapping here in front of us. So we'll turn that off, and let's just confirm this. Is that right? Yep, that's right. Okay, turn that off, go back here. We're going to start at our first waypoint. Everything is good, is it not? I think it is. There you go. Bridge markers deactivated. Stop when you're done. Get rid of that. Beautiful. Get rid of that. Hop out here. Confirm that we're planting corn. I got to turn our... Yep, we are planting corn. Oh, careful. Don't get run over by your own tractor. Yep, and I think that's it. Let's go take a look at MB Track and see how they're doing. But I think that's us done for the day. What I may do when the MB Track is done with this other field, if it gets done, well, it probably won't get done before the Fiat, but if it did, I would say let's go rent another planter, but I don't think we have to. This field is so much bigger, even though the implement on the MB Track is a little bit wider and we started a little bit earlier. I suspect that both the MB Track and the Fiat are going to be done right about the same time, so there's really no point doing anything but bringing the Fiat over and seeding this field as well. Okay, let's call it right there. Thanks for stopping back to check out the Portable Gamer. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Farming Simulator 17. This is Gwenddwr V2. We'll see you next time. Take care now.